The Shorewood Development Group has taken the next steps in finalizing the demolition of the Rockford Speedway. Ryan Fitzgerald, a partner on the group, tells me they've made progress on what's next for the land.
Tonight, tons of kids will be skating at this rink behind me, and as they're practicing hockey, some local parents are hoping they're also practicing safety.
Millions of people are expected to shop online this Cyber Monday. I took a look inside Rockford's Amazon Air Hub to see how workers get us our orders right on time for the holidays. Another part of the Pretrial Fairness Act is those people who are detained. The Winnebago County State's Attorney says it's difficult to predict how this will affect the office and the criminal justice system, but did tell me 90 days is almost impossible to get someone to trial.
I certainly have some concern that you have someone that we were able to show was a danger. The judge believed that person was a danger. They've ordered them detained.
Jay Hanley says right now, on average, a case takes about a year to go to trial or get a plea. He says they'll have to wait for 6 to 9 months to know how this will affect the office, the criminal justice system.
Everyone's certainly in the holiday spirit here at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Rockford police officers came out to help a few members of Gigi's Playhouse with their seasonal shopping lists.
Right now, the social district is connected to another proposal that would allow alcohol at hookah lounges. It was tabled at the last city council meeting. Fitzgerald says construction on the new storefronts will begin in early spring of next year. Coming up later at 5, we'll hear from the mayor of Loves Park on what he thinks the developments will bring to the city.
The most recent scandal, you're going to get a Kyrie who has this huge platform, and he just put out anti-Semitic comments. And so
now Guth is finally back with the Ramblers, and this isn't her first time as a member of the coaching staff.
Rambler Nation. I mean, the fans, the feel when you step off the floor and you're giving a pound dog to Sister Jean.
His number one goal is to make sure the athletes are safe on the ice. One big topic among parents right now is neck guards to protect players. Brown says kids are less likely to wear the special gear, saying they don't see the benefits or a lot of NHL players who they look up to wearing them. The USA Hockey League does not mandate the gear. However, the organization encourages their use. Friday, former Roscoe Police Chief Jamie Evans lost her battle with cancer. I sat down with colleagues and friends of hers to reflect on her life and the legacy she now leaves behind. Strength, leadership, ambition, and friendship, qualities that will remain as Jamie Evans' legacy.
Her advice was, do the right thing for the right reasons. And I think that's what people should remember.
There will be a formal police procession, and officers encourage community members to line Main and South Broad Street with signs or flags to honor Jamie. Since then, Laura Kane has been an advocate for mental health. Now she's getting benefits for parents who lose a child written into law.
It was devastating to lose my son, but then to lose my source of income to provide for my kids on top of it, it was like, what do I do?
Laura Kane's son, Zachary, committed suicide in 2018. Shortly after his death, she was let go from her job. Bill requires certain employers offer up to 12 weeks unpaid leave to parents who lose a child to suicide or homicide. It's the first law like this in the country. While the Catholic Church is taking a step towards inclusion, they say there is still much work to be done. And Company was packed this morning. People were there to take advantage of the $2 mac and cheese deal. The restaurant came up with the idea to save customers on some dough. 75 mac and cheese orders. That's more than the place normally sells in a whole day. The window and the door the animal ran through are boarded up, but the manager hopes the $2 deal makes up for any customer inconvenience from yesterday's deer fiasco. Certainly a busy day for Woodman's and all its shoppers, but most people seemed in the holiday spirit, ready to make those big Thanksgiving dinners tomorrow. Ralph, a canine officer for the Stevenson County Sheriff's Office, will get a new look in the coming weeks. That's thanks to a donation by the nonprofit Vested Interest in Canines. Ralph will receive bullet and stab-proof custom-fit body armor. Now, these canine vests can cost nearly $2,000, so the dog's handler, Rachel Clay, tells me she's grateful for this generous donation.
Whether it's from a member of the community or a nonprofit organization like this, I'm just downright thankful because it's something that, you know, it might not be in the budget. It might not be seen as a necessity to everyone, so to have that being donated is just, it's huge.
Clay says once the vest arrives in just a few weeks, it'll be all new training, getting Ralph used to his new gear so he can do his job even safer.
At the professional level, there's ambulance and trainers there to react to injury, but that isn't a luxury that youth hockey has, so it's even more important for players to wear gear that prevents them from injury. Reporting for your home team, I'm Andrea Barone.